Labor rights, you would have heard it. Let's do it again. Let's do it bigger. Let's do it better. Let's do it for Jamaica. You have heard from the smooth operator, the steady hand. When he's working, there's impact. And he certainly has been working for you in Northwest St. Andrew. Member of Parliament, let's hear it again for the Member of Parliament, Dwayne Smith. Labor rights, and for the PNPs listening, and for the undecided listening, you have heard much from the platform, but we could never complete the platform this evening without hearing from someone who knows politics inside out, who grew up in this business of the Jamaica Labour Party, who has been schooled by the man himself, the most Honorable Edward Philip George Siaga. It's the West Kingston boss. It is the best Minister of Local Government and Community Development, the Deputy Leader of the Jamaica Labour Party in Area Council 1. Labour rights, let me hear you. Welcome to the microphone, the Honorable Desmond McKenzie. Because earlier today, the Jamaica Labour Party put out a statement on the passing of former Senator and Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Finance, former CEO of Grace Kennedy, and a true Jamaican, a true son of the Jamaica Labour Party. I make reference to Don Webby, who passed. Labor rights, I want us to observe a minute of silence as a mark of respect for not just an outstanding labor right, but an outstanding Jamaican. 1 minute of silence, please. May his soul rest in peace. Labor rights. Labor rights. We are in the backyard of Northwest St. Andrew. I want to tonight, in my very short address to you, because you would notice by the sound of my voice that I've been doing a lot. But I don't mind it, because I can tell you that at the end of the rainbow, there's more than a pot of gold for Andrew Holness and the Jamaica Labour Party. I want to tonight, first of all, say to former Member of Parliament Derek Smith how grateful we are as a party that his legacy will continue in Northwest, in his son, Dwayne Smith. Derek Smith have served the Jamaica Labour Party long and faithful. Derek Smith has committed himself in ensuring that this constituency remain loyal and firm for the Jamaica Labour Party.
I have no doubt that young Dwayne will continue the work started by his father, and which Nigel Clark took the baton and took this constituency deeper into the bosom of the Jamaica Labour Party. So tonight, we are here in this constituency as a part of the area council's activity leading up to when our leader and prime minister decides to name the date. You know what is sad, labor rights? You have a set of people who is running up and down the country like mad ants, trying to gain relevance. They talk all sorts of things. They are disrespectful. They don't know how to relate to the Jamaican people. But you know, as labor rights, we are not going to fall for that. We're going to keep the standards high. Because we have a lot as a party, as a government to be proud about. And there is no one in this country can deny the fact that Dr. Andrew Holness and the Jamaica Labour Party has been the best thing since I want to go back as far as 1944. Our achievements as a government, our achievements as a party cannot be challenged. And those who seek to discredit the work of the Jamaica Labour Party, those who seek to undermine and to devalue the success of Andrew Holness, a young man who could have gone elsewhere but decided that Jamaica is important. And all of us here tonight, every single laborite, those of you here at Sherlock, those watching and those listening, wherever you are, you must remember the goodness of Andrew Holness and the Jamaica Labour Party since 2016. And we don't have to cuss. We don't have to be disrespectful. Because we can talk about performance, the achievements of our government. But tonight, I want to respond to some criticisms that is being leveled at the government. Senator Morgan touched it. We don't have to use taxpayers' resources as a party to campaign. We don't have to. But as a minister, I have the right to talk about the achievements of the Ministry of Local Government. It is my responsibility. PNP is not going to talk about it. And when we go out there to work, we don't mix the politics with government work. But because they don't know what it is to talk about achievements, to campaign on anything that is good, they don't want us to tell the Jamaican people about the performance of the government of Dr. Andrew Holness. But hear me now. I got a call from a radio station asking me for some comments on a statement made by the PNP about the state of public cemeteries in Jamaica. They are newcomers to this business. I want to make it clear, labor rights. There are close to 155 public cemeteries across Jamaica, spread across the various parishes. A good percentage of those public cemeteries are not in operation because there's no more room for burials to take place. I want the country to understand that it is the municipal corporation. We are in Kingston now. So the Maypen Cemetery is the responsibility of the MAC. All public cemeteries in Jamaica is not local government responsibility to maintain and to clean cemeteries. It is the responsibility of the municipal corporations. Now, I don't know if they are being mischievous because they can't find anything that makes sense. So you're talking about our cemeteries are a national disgrace. I would urge them to go back over the last 5 years and look at my sectorial presentation and look at the comments that I've been making since I became minister on the state of public cemeteries. Last year alone, we provided over $250 million to assist the municipal corporations in cleaning and maintaining cemeteries. I am not saying that the cemeteries are not in conditions that warrant attention. Don't make a political issue out of it, because they never used to provide any resources at all. None whatsoever. And we have gone a step further by building a new cemetery in St. Catherine, built by Labour. This minister and this government provided the money to build that cemetery in St. Catherine. And what is distasteful about it, they know the facts. In this year's budget, we are providing an additional $175 million to assist in the maintenance of the cemeteries. But listen to me. The services that the municipal corporations offer is not free. People pay to bury in the cemetery. They can help themselves. It is not just the ministry, you know. Since I became the minister, all the things that councillors never used to get, they start to get it under Jamaica Labour Party government. Because we don't give lip service. Because I've been a councillor from 1977 for over 30 odd years. So I know what the problems are when it comes on. But this government has made provisions. Right now we have over 10,000 young Jamaicans working across the country under Jamaica Labour Party Youth Summer Employment Program. That is not an initiative of anybody. That is an initiative of the Jamaica Labour Party that we instituted when I took the Ministry of Local Government. And they're talking about me cutting ribbon. I was in Montego Bay this week, opening a brand new community center that the member of parliament made representation about. And the only thing that they could do down there is put out a post, a TikTok post, asking why Desmond McKenzie is coming to Montego Bay to do what? Cut another ribbon for the opening of a community center that they have never built one. They can't point to one community center that they have built. I was in Portland last week, cutting ribbon, opening a drop-in night shelter in Port Antonio, built by the government of the Jamaica Labour Party, not by PNP. They can't talk about building anything. Because let me tell you something, labor rights. Any man in this country who question our performance when it comes on to the poor, when it comes on to the homeless population, ask them to point to one thing that they have done to improve the lot of poor people who depends on the state. We have built more markets in this country than the PNP since 2016. We have built more indigent houses than the PNP have ever built. I don't know if they have built one. We have provided water in communities where water don't exist. This government has been a working government. Because we know that for years the people of Jamaica has been crying out for the kind of leadership, the kind of representation. And I will tell you, I'm not going to say that everything is perfect. I'm not going to say that we have accomplished all that we want to accomplish. There is room for improvement. But in the third term, brothers and sisters, I want to tell you something. Them going tired for see ribbon cutting. And they can't stop us from cutting ribbons. Because you cut ribbons for achievements. So let us match them in crime. Is there any achievements that they have in crime that supersedes what we have done since 2016? What is the answer? Look at poverty in Jamaica. Poverty. Can they match us when it comes down to the reduction in poverty? Look at the employment rate. The lowest in the country's history. And you are going to tell me that when the Prime Minister and the Waterman go out there, and when Nestor Morgan go out there, and when Christopherson go out there, and we are unveiling and we opening new facilities in public hospitals and new road, we must not talk about the goodness of our performance. Back where we don't care yourself. Is envy the envious? And we, and labor rights, and let me talk to Jamaicans, because Jamaicans also have to play their part in maintaining good government. Here is a Prime Minister and a party that has been tried, tested, and proven. It's a whole heap of missiles was thrown at our leader in this party. But we were able to stand our ground because we have what to show. We can defend our performance as a government since 2016. And that is why we are going to campaign on our performance. Nobody is going to silence us. Them can't say all sorts of things about me. Them say me a monkey, well, good looking monkey. Them call me this, them call me that. It don't matter to me. Don't matter to me. One thing I know, I have what they want. I have a prime minister and a party leader that they want, that they can have. So labor rights, I'm going to give them one more thing for talk about. Every year since 2016, this administration have taken the interest of our children going back to school. We have made provisions to assist counselors in providing assistance for students going back to school. I want to announce tonight that this year we are making two allocations. We are making an allocation to the Poor Relief Department through the Board of Supervision of $10 million to assist students who are registered on the Poor Relief Program. Last year we provided over $5 million. This year we're providing $10 million to assist those persons who are registered on Poor Relief. And tonight, you know why I'm doing this? I was in St. Elizabeth a couple weeks before last, 2 weeks ago. And the PNP councillor down there telling the people that them can't get nothing done because the minister of local government no give them no money. The MP no give them no money. Well, let me say this again loud and clear. Let me say it again loud and clear. All councillors, the 228 councillors across the island, there is a monthly allocation by law that I can't do nothing about. That is calculated. It is calculated. It is the proceeds from the motor vehicle licensing and all matters relate to motor vehicle that goes into what is called the road fund, and that there is the parochial revenue fund. Each municipal corporation every month is allocated. You know, let me say this. These people are a set of mischief makers and troublemakers. Every month. And even now we're in the month of July. $700 million every month towards roads maintenance and road related issues. So don't tell me, hold on, labor rights. Hold on. Because what they are doing is spreading mischief, giving false information out there to the public. They're talking about they don't get money to clean drains. Again, let me make this clear. Let me make it clear. There is, hold on. There is a protocol that exists before I became minister. That the allocation for the month of June should be used for drain cleaning purposes. So they use 2 months allocation for drain cleaning purposes. When I became the minister, we said use June and July money for drain cleaning. The Ministry of Local Government would come in and provide support for drain cleaning. And the reason why them are met nice is because them never used to provide nothing to them for clean drains either. So this argument about the Ministry of Local Government not releasing any funds, I lie them a tell, because there are no funds outstanding to the municipal corporation. So everything that they get, that the ministry must send to them, they have it in their possession. So how it is, that is only PNP a complaint say them not get money for clean drain, and them not get no money for fix road. This is a part of what they are doing to try to mislead the country. So no, I don't want nobody to say that something that I started as minister to give councillors allocation for back to school. I was the one that started it, not the PNP. So tonight, I want the country to hear that outside of the $10 million that is being allocated for the poor relief program, the amount of $130 million will be made available to the municipal corporations to assist students in back to school come September. And they have already been written to by the ministry. So, I don't want them to go out there and say they're not getting anything. When them come, push them back. But tonight, labor rights is the ribbon. Is the ribbon that kill them. That is the idiot, the ribbon. And so tonight, labor rights, here in Sherlock Crescent, we in Sherlock Crescent. And let me tell you something. I'm going back to Portland next week to cut the ribbon for the opening of the brand new Buff Bay Market built by the Jamaica Labour Party government. So you think them see ribbon cutting yet? Huh? Well, tonight I am unveiling Area Council 1 and the PNP in the corporate area. Cut ribbon, Desmond. Cut ribbon, Desmond. Cut ribbon.
No, shaky boat because a woman will like it. Did a be a labor right. The river come down green, it's a pretty and bright. Did a be a labor right. The way me love shower in a green, me baptized. Did a be a labor right. Right now me now worry about visa. Can we have one of the greatest leader?
So labor rights. In closing, labor rights, I want to urge you not to get carried away. not to become complacent. Because we have to keep our eyes focused. Look at the target. And I can say to you tonight that Area Council 1 is ready. We have been working. And we know the areas that we need to focus. Dwayne. So tonight, this is not the election, you know. This is Dwayne's meeting. We're out on the track, and I was with the Olympian yesterday, and boy, I tell you something, when she done walk me yesterday, boy, I tell you. But I did. Yeah, tracksuit. But we out there exercising, getting ready, because only Andrew Holness know. And that is what is bothering them, because they believe that they can call elections. Labor rights, Jamaicans, listen to me. There is nothing wrong with Jamaica. The only thing that is wrong in a Jamaica, PNP. So I want you in Northwest to take care of Dwayne Smith. I want all our new candidates, the young ones who have come on board, to look at the possibility that you are going to be a part of history. So tonight, labor rights, I know that God will not allow his children to suffer. God will never allow evil and wickedness and bad mind to triumph over good people. So listen out for the announcement where we're going to be Sunday night coming. So you would notice by the actions of a certain individual. We're heading east next week Sunday. Labor rights, I love you. Take care of Dwayne Smith.
Choose Jamaica for better communities. Choose
Labor rights. Labor rights, let us close our meeting with the party anthem, but we have to give thanks to the Jamaica Constabulary Force. We have to say thanks to Nationwide and the media, social and mass media that is carrying us for this meeting.
Equal rights and justice is our everlasting song. Unity and progress will make our nation strong. Stand up for your rights when you hear the bell. Stand up for justice, hear the freedom bell. Remember Bustamante, he served you well. Stand up, Jamaicans, when you hear the bell.
Thank you very much, Labor Rights. We want to say big respects to all of the members of the organizing committee of Northwest who made this possible. Area Council, respect you for this. Please